right, welcome oil campers. This is day one of oil camp and I am so excited to be with you today as we kick this off. My name is Angela Atkin and I'm here with you today as part of your support team in doTERRA and the co-founder with my husband Jimmy of Ignite Wellness. That's our team name for doTERRA, which you are now a part of. So welcome, we are so glad that you're here. Hopefully you've all seen the video in the pre-camp post that went up on Saturday. If you haven't had a chance to watch that yet, go ahead and do that now before continuing with this video. If you did already see that video, you are in the right spot to kick off oil camp. We're really glad you are here. This camp is going to be a lot of fun. We have tons of information coming your way and we are looking forward to getting to know you. You are going to get to know us pretty well over the next 2 weeks, maybe more than you'd like. But one thing I can guarantee is that we're all going to leave here as friends at the end of this 2 weeks. That's one of our favorite things about oil camp is the community and camaraderie that is created in the process of doing this. You will meet a few more coaches as well. There are several of us who have partnered to put this camp on for you. We all have families and other things going on in our lives, so we rotate running these camps. During your session of oil camp, you'll have 2 to 4 coaches working with you live to guide you through camp. And the rest of us will have provided a lot of video coaching for you so that you will also still get to hear from us throughout the camp and hear different experiences when it comes to essential oils. We also have a wonderful prize system that we're going to be doing that I'll talk to you a little bit later on. And each of us coaches take turns facilitating that prize system that we have. So we are really excited and ready for you to have a great time. All right, so let's move on to the next slide. Maybe. Okay. So before we dive into the logistics of oil camp, here's the why behind why I was so passionate about getting this project going. When my husband Jimmy and I first got involved with doTERRA, we hadn't attended a oil class like maybe some of you had. Instead, we went to our friend Jared's office and he was really excited and passionate about doTERRA. He had just recently got his own oils. He had always been very health conscious and excited about natural things, and so this was just down his wheelhouse of interests. So he was really excited and passionate about it. I remember him telling us about how clove essential oil was the highest antioxidant on the planet. He was really excited about that. He also shared with me On Guard. I felt like I was starting to get kind of sick, and so he made me up a little veggie cap with a few drops of oregano for me to take. And I remember he also sent us home with a couple vials of oil to sample. I think maybe wintergreen was one of them, or maybe it was eucalyptus, and I think maybe he sent us with some On Guard too. Anyway, needless to say, he sparked our interest enough that we wanted to get our own kit of oils. So we got our oils. I had a little spiral bound notebook type book that had some history about essential oils in it, and I love history, so I really liked reading about the history of essential oils and how they've been around for thousands of years, how they were used in biblical times, how they were used in Egypt when burying their pharaohs. So I really enjoyed that part of it, and it talked a little bit about the science of the oils too. So I enjoyed reading a little bit about that, and I was getting excited. But then it came to this little box. So we got a box like this with our oils. I think I opened all the oils when I first got them and smelled them and then put them in the box, and I didn't know what to do after that. So the reason why I was really passionate about getting this oil camp started is because depending on how you got started with doTERRA, you might be in that same boat where you have these oils and they're an investment. It costs money to get these oils and they're top grade, top notch oils. And so when we buy these, it is an investment. And so my hope in this is that you will break out your oils wherever they're at. And for some of you, maybe you've already started tinkering around with them and you know what to do, but I can guarantee that there's probably some people on here that kind of feel lost like I did and not really sure what to do. So our intention with this is to get people to open their bottles of oils, to use them. We're going to give you things that you can try out to do daily so that you start to feel really comfortable and confident using your oils. because the last thing that we want these oils to do, or if you have a box like this, is to just sit on the shelf, forgotten somewhere, collecting dust. We really want to empower you so that you can use these. You know, when we first got started, like I said, it took me a while. And then once I started using them, I became more confident when I saw them working, and I saw, you know, things that were happening with my children and myself. And it became, this little box became our medicine cabinet, which for us was very foreign. We were very much into, you know, breaking out the Dimetapp. I think we had 2 big, huge bottles of Dimetapp that we'd gotten from Costco, and same thing with big bottles of ibuprofen. You know, trying to save money, getting the very best deal. And, you know, those things are not a thing that we have in our house anymore. Instead, we have our box of oils. It's grown, so it's bigger now because we have more oils. But that's what we want to do for you, is empower you to try these oils and have some experiences of your own. So as we spread out through this oil camp, there are many of us, and we want to create a community that supports and educates and builds camaraderie. Because of the amazing technology that we have available at our fingertips, we feel like we're able to do that. So as we proceed through Oil Camp, I hope that you'll feel comfortable sharing your stories and experiences with each other. It's really exciting when you start having these oil experiences. I think that's why, you know, now Jimmy and I have a team of thousands of people, and it's started with us becoming so excited about the different ways that these oils were actually working. It's hard to keep it to yourself, that excitement, when you see these oils working so well. So when you share with each other, it helps us all learn so much more. So let's go on to the next slide. So who is this oil camp for? This oil camp is for people that have enrolled in doTERRA, that have their own wholesale account, because we want people, when they're in this camp, to have their oils and to be able to use them and make the most out of this 2 weeks that you have with us as coaches. So what you'll need your oils. You'll need 15 to 20 minutes per day that you can spend watching the videos, reading the posts. So how it works. So each day there's going to be daily posts. There's usually 4 to 6 posts per day, and the posts go in order. So, for example, on day 1, you'll see that this is post 1 of 4. And then the next post will be day 1, post 2 of 4. So the way Facebook works, when someone comments on a post, it shoots that post up to the top of the page. And so a lot of times a post won't be in order. So this is a way that we've labeled them so that you can easily tell where you should go, so that you make sure that you get all those in. And each day that you can count on getting some unique videos and coaching from us coaches that you've met. So how it works. So daily posts, we have links to trusted resources. On those resources that we have, if they're doTERRA or another link that we personally didn't make, feel free to share it if you'd like to. But as far as the videos go that we as coaches have made, we really want that to be something that keeps just in this oil camp. So please don't share those videos. We've made them specifically for oil camp and for you to use, but they're not for the general public. We didn't have that intention when making them. So we are also going to have with those videos some fun, simple do-it-yourself projects. There's going to be questions and comments that we will try our hardest to make sure that we answer those questions that you have throughout the camp. And remember that everyone is new. Some of us maybe have been in doTERRA for a while, but maybe they were like us and they got their oils and they weren't quite sure how to use them, or they didn't have a big support system that they could rely on to help them using their new oils. So just remember that nothing is too small or too silly to ask. A lot of times if you're wondering something or have a question about it, chances are someone else is wondering the same thing too. So I want to talk to you a little bit now about FDA compliance. So when it comes to FDA compliance, you might wonder what that has to do with Oil Camp. Well, we want to discuss this because doTERRA products are not approved by the FDA for use as drugs. They are absolutely approved as health and wellness supplements. So there is something important to understand here about the information that you will receive from us as wellness advocates. When you search online for ideas about how to use essential oils, you will come up with a lot of sites talking about using essential oils for medicinal purposes. However, as wellness advocates, because we have the opportunity to earn money when people purchase products, we are required to ensure that our speech is FDA compliant and that we are not making disease claims. A disease claim would be On Guard cures the common cold, or frankincense oil helps cure cancer. You won't hear us say those things. Instead, we educate in terms of wellness and prevention. A compliant way to share the benefits of these oils would be On Guard supports the body's immune system, or frankincense promotes healthy cell replication. So it's important for you to understand this because many times new oil users have questions about specific health elements and what oils to use for those concerns. You are welcome to ask your questions in this group, but just know that we will respond back using FDA compliant language. I wanted to explain this to you because we don't want you to feel frustrated or feel like we don't understand your questions. And sometimes what we say might sound ridiculous and you have to kind of read through the lines of what we're referring to. But this just helps us so that we can still share doTERRA and we can do amazing camps like this so that you can learn about the amazing benefits of essential oils. In the post on Facebook, I included a link to the quick claims guide that doTERRA helps you understand the difference between compliant and non-compliant speech. And that might be something that you're interested in. If not, don't worry about it. But it's there if you want to learn more. All right, now that we've covered that, did we mention that our camp will be doing a lot of giveaways? The giveaways are really fun. We have a whole point system here for you that you're going to earn points as you go through the camp. So let me walk you through that. So here's how it works. When you make a comment on a post, you are going to earn 3 points. The comment should be more than one word. Let's make these legit comments, okay? You will get points for 1 comment on each post. We encourage you to interact and support each other as much as possible, but as far as the points go, you will be awarded points for each post 1 time. When you complete the daily challenge, you will get 5 points. So here's an example of a day. If there were 4 posts, this is how the points would work out. If you watched all of the coaching videos and you commented on each of the posts, so 4 posts at 3 points each, that equals 12 points. And then you completed the daily challenge, that is another 5 points. And then you get a bonus 10 points if you complete the entire day's worth of content, meaning you watched all the videos, you commented on the posts, and completed the daily challenge. So you'll automatically get 10 points for that. So the daily points total available is 27 points if you complete everything. Now, you don't have to keep track of your points or pay attention to this. We just point out this so that you know that someone will be counting the points for you. And I want you to understand how it works so you can maximize your ability to earn points and win prizes. All right, the other thing that we have is a handful of extra mile challenges for you. These are really fun. So throughout the camp, we're going to throw in a few extra challenges for you where you can earn bonus points. These are kind of like extra credit. So at the end of camp, once we've tallied up all of the other points, you get to factor in whatever extra credit points you've earned. And that will increase your point standing and get you a better prize. So points equals prizes. If you complete oil camp with 70 to 79 completion rate, then you earn a bronze level prize. 80 to 89% is a silver level, and 90 to 100 is a gold level prize. So as you can imagine, a gold level prize is way more awesome than a bronze level prize. I recommend going for the gold. And this is important. Every single person that's doing oil camp can win a prize if you complete the camp. It's not just a drawing where you have a chance at winning. You are guaranteed a prize if you show up and learn how to use your oils to make your life better. I know, it's crazy, but we really like you guys and we want to spoil you a bit. So now, in addition to that, whoever has the greatest number of points overall will win the grand prize. And there's only one grand prize. If we happen to have a tie for the grand prize, we'll do a drawing to determine the winner. And the prize that we're doing for this camp, I'm really excited about. You're going to love it, and we'll talk more about it throughout the camp. And just so you know, points are totaled at the end of week 1. So on Sunday, the points will be totaled, and then the end of week 2, on Saturday, the points will be totaled. Once week 1 is over and the points for that week have been totaled, you can't go back and earn more points for week 1 content. You can still access the content, read it, watch the videos, but you can't earn points for that week after it's passed. And again, we will have someone that's counting those points and tallying them for you, so you don't need to worry about that. So I hope you're excited about this, because we, as your coaches, certainly are. We love teaching about essential oils, and we love giving away awesome prizes. Oh, I should have not gone through that slide. Okay, so as we wrap up today, keep in mind that this is not your only essential oil education. You have joined into a team that is really passionate about providing education for our customers. This is just the beginning. It's not intended to be a college-level chemistry or human biology or science of aromatherapy class. Our intention is to give you practical, real-life, useful tips and ideas that you can begin to apply right away. We want you to hit the ground running with your oils, so we're going to keep it light and hands-on and practical. The daily coaching we will provide you with takes approximately 15 to 20 minutes per day, so it's really not much time. But I promise you, if you follow along with us and stay up with the coaching we provide you, you're going to have a whole wellness routine of your own established in no time. You've already made the financial investment to get your oil, so now just make this small investment of time to make sure that purchase that you made goes to great use. Once you begin experiencing the benefits of the oils as you learn how to use them, you won't even be able to remember what your life was like before essential oils. You'll be just like the rest of us. So, in closing, if you haven't already, we want you to break into that kit of oils that you have. Today's challenge is a simple one. We want you to just open your bottle of On Guard, put a drop on your hands, cup your hands around your nose and mouth, and take 4 to 5 deep breaths of that wonderful aroma. We will talk more about On Guard in week 2, but this fantastic oil that you will want to use regularly, and for sure through the winter months, to help support your immune system. We use it all year as a family, and it's fantastic to keep everyone healthy. Everyone needs a little On Guard in their life. So do that today and comment that you did it to earn your points for today's daily challenge. So we're done here. Thank you for being with us. We're excited to coach you and support you as you begin using essential oils. So now I just want you guys to head over to post 2, because we would like to get to know you now that you've gotten to know us a little bit.